and my car keys. It used to happen. Why does it not happen anymore?
Okay.
So I'm just showing you what has been done. And then here, these are the two books. The school library should have these books. The community library should have these books. This is the book written by a French reporter, translated by a local French lady. She's now 89. It is the most readable account of the Prince Imperial. And now the challenge is somebody to translate it into Zulu.
Yeah.
Who's going to pick up that challenge? And here, Samke. Yay, Samke. Okay. Samke of the Life Changing Christian School is one of my former DUT French students. So how wonderful it is to come here, but I will say more about that just now. And then this is my book of the journey. You will recognize some of the ladies on the cover. So what this Mlungu has been doing over 23 years here, and how she went about it and how she managed it with the support of all the people. I'd like to thank Elizabeth Durham, who's here, is the only French resident in Dundee. She's always been a stalwart. So I do like to thank you publicly, Elizabeth, for the
Merci.
support. Huh? So here it is, ladies and gentlemen, the French Prince from tragedy to transformation. And now we're going to have the usual procession of laying the wreaths. We have an extra wreath today which was made for the memorial mass for the Prince Imperial in Pietermaritzburg. Every year for 19 years we've had a memorial mass in Pietermaritzburg for the Prince. And in Paris there was one yesterday in the St. Augustine's Church, and there was one in the Imperial Chapel in Biarritz. And they happen every year as well. So we work at this kind of international family for the memory of this young man. But for me what's important is how his story applies to create benefits for this community. And you know, 4 classrooms, 8 toilets, water pump, rain tanks, thousands of rands worth of books, old clothes, young French people who've spent time in the community. You all know this. If people in Ukwekwe know this, they know all the important people who came from the embassy. They know the festivities we used to have. I don't live here, it's your community. Make it happen for you. That's important. You have a monument, you have a tourist attraction. That's what it's about. For you, for yourselves, inviting outsiders in. Now, I just want to explain. Obviously, Madame Sonia Dona Perez will lead the procession to lay the wreaths. And then I would like to invite Baba Butelezi. Please, will you lay the wreath on one of the troopers who died here? He's actually buried there. And then Gugu, if you would please lay the other wreath. Where's Gugu? Gugu?
Where's Gugu?
She knows, all right? And then we will walk to, there's one extra wreath, which as I said was made in the church yesterday. Afterwards I have to take the containers back to Maritzburg, so I will put the flowers on at the cross. And I'd like to ask Elizabeth to lay that wreath for us today.
Merci.
And then we have for the Zulu warrior, Zulu guide who was killed in the same ambush on the afternoon at about 10 to 4 on the 1st of June 1897, we have his plaque and we have a wreath for him too. So we'll walk together to that, after which we'll come back here, we'll take out all the donations and gifts we have for present community members here today, and then the children apparently have a dance for us. And then we have to send our Consul General back to Johannesburg with Philemon, and we hope that they will travel safely. So that's the order of service now. So if you'd like to just, thank you so much.